Senators have also come to the defense of the Special Purpose Fund in the national budget. They stress that this is legal and necessary, particularly in times of disasters and calamities. Sam Ramirez with this report.
Many were quick to notice and question the 501 billion peso lump sum appropriation of the President under the name Special Purpose Fund of the 2.606 trillion 2015 budget. But some senators were also swift to explain that there is nothing illegal or wrong with this. Senator Cheese Escudero, chairperson of the Finance Committee, said the executive cannot do away with lump sum appropriations or items in the budget without a breakdown. He added the executive needs this kind of flexibility in order to get funds expeditiously for unforeseen expenses, especially during emergency situations. For Senator Bam Aquino, creating a list which limits the use of the lump sum fund is one way to guard it from abuse.
Hindi pwedeng walang lump sum eh. Halimbawa, calamity fund. Paano ko naman i-itemize yung calamity fund? Yung quick response fund, paano rin i-itemize? So, hindi pa naman natin alam kung ano patisira at anong bagyo, saan katama ang bagyo.
Kunyari, yung Disaster and Rehabilitation Fund natin, naka-define na yan. Ang paggamit ito is only for rehabilitation tsaka disasters. I think that's the best that we can do to define it. Kasi hindi mo rin alam naman kung magkakaroon ng storm, magkakaroon ng typhoon, magkakaroon ng earthquake. So, there's a fund na naka-specify naman kung saan siya gagamitin. Pero at the end of the day, mayroon pa rin puwang ang ating executive na gamitin ito sa, depende dun sa mga nangyari talaga noong taon.
Meanwhile, this budget season, several senators vowed to scrutinize and make sure the 2015 budget is compliant with the Supreme Court's ruling which declared the Disbursement Acceleration Program or DAP partially unconstitutional. Lawmakers also vowed to carefully study the executive's suggested definition of savings. Under the proposed 2015 budget, idle funds can be declared and used as savings as early as the end of the first half of the year. Escudero sees no conflict between the executive's move and the High Court's ruling, since the Supreme Court did not say that declaring and using savings in the middle of the year is unconstitutional. Aquino added, the Constitution does not even offer a definition for savings. Therefore, it is the job of lawmakers to provide one.
Hindi nila sinabing unconstitutional ang paggamit ng savings within the year. Ang sinabi nila, within the existing definition of savings in the law, hindi pwedeng magamit.
Kung tutuusin kasi, yung savings, it's not a constitutional, how do you call it? Walang constitutional definition ng savings. So it's really up to the law to be able to define this properly. Kung meron mang mga, masabi nating nuances na open for interpretation, once ma-define mo na yan, at least malilinaw na yung mga bagay-bagay. And we can make sure that both the executive and the legislative will always be on the right path. No?
Senators clarified this definition is still subject for debate in Congress. But Senator Nancy Binay has already expressed her opposition to this.
Hindi, kasi pwedeng magamit siya sa abuso. Una-una, di ba, sa capital outlay, hindi naman ganun kabilis mauumpisahan yung project. Lahat na lang, pwede na nilang i-declare ng savings on the first 6 months.
Binay said she will also request the executive to have regular status update reports on projects and programs to make sure the executive is implementing those that were approved by the legislature in the General Appropriations Act. For the People's Television, Sam Ramirez.